Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, and this is a reading for the full moon for November. This is the full moon on November 19th. It is full moon in Taurus. It is also a partial eclipse energy here. So this reading is going to be a pick a card for you, and what we're going to be looking at is what is coming towards us, what have we been manifesting, what is being released, what we need to release, what's moving away from us, and how to best navigate through this current time and this current energy of this full moon in Taurus and eclipse energy. Okay, so we have this pick a card here. I have a little seashell. That's pile number 1 there. In the middle would be reading number 2 with the little acorn. And reading number 3 will be with this little shell here. Okay, so choose your reading 1, 2, 3, and I'll see you below in the timestamps. So hello there, pile number 1, who chose this seashell here. It's a little clamshell. Your first card from the Seasons of the Witch Yule Oracle for an overall message is Silent Night. If by night the world should sleep, a sleep so deep the silence be deafening, there would sound nothing at all nothing would sound. So this card is telling us, message here with Silent Night is self-explanatory. It's about having a silent night. It's about being quiet, not taking any real actions. It's just about being quiet, seeing, what messages may come through for us during this full moon energy. So we're pausing, we're being quiet, we're grounding with that Taurus earthy energy, and we're just going to pause and not take any actions and just sort of let ourselves be peaceful and quiet so we can hear and sense and feel any kinds of messages from our guides coming in. Okay? So we're pausing and we're being quiet for pile number 1. I'm going to pull some tarot cards, and I'm going to ask what is coming into fruition for us. What have we been manifesting? And I'm going to ask also, what is moving away from us? What do we need to release during this full moon eclipse energy? I keep getting a lot of the same cards, a lot of the readings I'm doing last couple days. So there must be a real collective, energy, a real strong message for the collective here, it seems like. And we're going to see also how to best navigate through and move through this energy. Can't see the cards, but through this full moon period and this eclipse and through this energy, how to best move through this and navigate through this. Oh, okay. So, the Lovers, wow. Well, we have the Lovers here for what we've been manifesting, what we're bringing into our lives, what's moving towards us. So with the Lovers, of course, is that duality, that masculine, feminine energy and balance. Okay, so we're we've been bringing balance into ourselves, into our lives, within ourselves, and in the inner and the outer, go within, so without, and so that's what we've been bringing. Now we have the Page of Pentacles for what's releasing, so that's a card of an earthy energy. It's also a card of prosperity and focusing on that. So you see, she's got her purse here and she's stuffing her money in there. Now, I think the message here is really basically to focus, to release overly focusing on the physical and being in that um, energy of needing more and lack and always focusing on money and paying the bills, and you tend to, if you focus only on that survival, which we all have to do, but you can get to where that's all you're thinking about and focusing on every minute of every day, worried about. And I think we need to, the message here for you guys is to bring that more into balance here with your inner being, your physical needs, your spiritual needs, your mind, bringing these things into balance to where we can, relax, take time to relax. Don't always be focusing on what you need, on surviving, on how much money you have, on how many bills you have, all of that stuff, stress, and creates stress and tension if you're always in that survival mode. I know it gets that way, especially when you're having difficulties. It's difficult to rest and to be calm and to trust. But I think that's what the message I'm getting here is to allow yourself to, sit in meditation with that silent night energy, relax, trust that things are going to improve, trust that things are going to be more balanced financially, be more balanced within. You have to sometimes put the work in to calm yourself. It can be a challenge at times, especially for some of us who are, some people have a more difficult time with relaxing and learning to do that and learning to trust. But I think that's what we're being asked to release, that feeling of lack and that worry about finances all the time. Okay, and we had the Fool here for how to navigate. So the Fool, of course, is it's a card of taking a leap of faith. So what I want to say is kind of what I was just saying, is to learn to have more faith and not be worrying all the time. Okay, so we're going to pull more cards and get some more messages here, more clarity on that. So what we're bringing forward here. And you have the Ace of Pentacles there in the balance. So, I mean, that's message right there for you to stop worrying, because it looks like things are going to be looking up for you anyway. Like something new, some new opportunities coming in for you. And Nine of Pentacles. So we have a lot of really earthy energy here. And we have that Taurus moon, of course, which is earthy, earth sign. So I'm wanting to say again, be grounded. And what's coming to you here is definitely some new opportunities for prosperity, new job, that raise, that promotion, that new job that's more fulfilling and better compensated, and just having more security financially, because that's what I'm seeing here for what you have been manifesting. So, you know, we said we don't need to worry about that so much because it's coming. You just have to believe. You have to have that faith. Take that leap of faith there. So, what's moving away? Well, look, we got that King of Pentacles too. So, this reading's all earthy, earthy, earthy. And again, the same message really, to stop worrying so much about that because it's coming. You've been working on it, and you just have to believe now that it's coming for you, okay? So let's see what else we get for that. I'm going to just select intuitively here. Yeah, you have that Five of Pentacles. So you see, that's what you've been worrying. You've been feeling that lack, that out in the cold, that worrying, that hopelessness, that, oh my goodness, what are we going to do? And you have that coming here to you. You have to start to trust in your own magic. You have to start to trust in your own ideas and abilities and strengths and all of that, because I feel like a sense of lack of self-confidence here. And you have the Two of Wands there. So, and 10. So, like with the Silent Night, it's time to just kind of relax, get quiet, and you're waiting for this here to come in, and it's coming in, this prosperity, and you also, you know, just need to, because you need to stop worrying about it, and I want to say trusting in that, what you've been manifesting. Trust in your own magic, trust in your own ability, trust in your own capabilities, your talents, you know, be confident within yourself. Let that grow in you. With these cards, I'm gonna pull a few more. Let's just see what we get. Yeah, see, you're gonna move away from that. Moving away from that energy of lack and worry and stress about money, and believe in yourself and allow that to come through. See, building up that strength. Tame that in there. Tame that energy of doubt and fear, and we need to release that doubt and fear, walking away from things that don't serve us, letting go of that doubt and fear, and excessively worrying about financial stability and security. That's the main focus. It's not to say you don't have to care about it at all. Of course you do, but it's that overwhelming sense of despair with it, and fear. Now, I know there's a lot of real things going on out there with this. You know, there's inflation, there's a lot of things we've been all dealing with, you know, through all of this COVID and all of these things going on. So it's been stressful out there. So it's been affecting a lot of us. And but you know, I want to say that you have to just have faith and confidence that things are going to be getting better for you personally, and get clear, and stop looking at what didn't work out, what you don't have, and take that cup from the universe, and trust that it's going to bring you the things you've been trying to manifest. So we're going to pause, and we're just going to find our inner peace, our inner balance, ground. That's how we're going to navigate through this moon. We're just going to try to be as calm as possible, peaceful, quiet, and listen for our messages. Stop worrying about lack of money and that kind of thing. Do the things you can do, You are manifesting that. So you just have to trust in your own abilities and your own strengths, and focus on those. Focus on your talents and your strengths, and be hopeful and positive as best as you can through this energy. So those are your messages, those who chose pile number 1. Hope that helps you navigate through this full moon energy and this eclipse, okay? So take care, blessed be. Hello there, pile number 2. Those who chose the little acorn in the middle. Reading number 2, we have Dove Medicine. Dove Medicine. Thy wings are thick and strong, I see, for they have battled the most unforgiving winds. Be proud, be free, my child. Go on and soar like never before. This is a pretty card here. Now, the meaning of this card is, it's about forgiveness. It's about releasing and letting go of the past and forgiving those things that have been weighing you down, going over and over some things in your mind that you need to forgive and let go and release, forgiving others, forgiving yourself. Could be things that you feel, you need to forgive yourself for and you haven't been able to. So with this full moon, we're going to focus on releasing that and those things that we need to forgive that are weighing us down, so that we can have our wings back and fly with that dove. That dove brings peace. And we'll be lighter and we'll be able to fly and soar like never before. So I'm going to pull some more cards here, tarot cards for you, for what we're needing to release and what we're bringing to fruition here. And so the Tower came out. Okay. So we're needing to release some things. And like we just said, that energy we've been carrying around is of probably needing to forgive ourselves. Page of Cups. Release all that chaotic energy and that unforgiving energy that we've been dealing with. We need to release that through this moon. Okay. And we're going to love ourselves, and we're going to allow that healing water, loving, holy, cleansing water. We're going to pour that over ourselves. We're going to drink of that, and we're going to allow that to release this Tower chaos, unforgiving energy we've been carrying around. You've probably been trying to, but it's difficult. Okay, so I'm going to pull some more cards here. The Three of Cups. See, more of that energy, more of that loving, watery, spiritual, cleansing, holy water energy. Celebratory energy there also, and some passion there. We have some fire and we have some water. Temperance. More of that healing. So clearly, Hangman. So we're gonna look at it, things from a new perspective once we start to heal that. What I wanted to say, it just came to me, was sometimes if it's regards to others, sometimes people they just do things, they act in ways that we don't understand, that are hurtful. And usually it's hurtful to themselves as well as it is to you. they're acting out. They got their own stuff going on, and we have to not take it personal. I know that's difficult when it's hurting you, but that's part of that forgiveness, is to realize that um, they're learning and growing, and it's not to excuse really horrible behavior or anything. It's just to explain and to help you to understand that it's not you. Like, you didn't cause it. You didn't do anything to make them act that way, even if they try to make you feel that way about it sometimes, with that gaslighting and that, narcissistic kind of toxic stuff. So if you've gone through something like that and you're trying to, forgiveness is for yourself. It's just that releasing that pain from that situation. We're not losing the lesson. We're wiser for it. We're stronger for it. And also for ourselves, if we acted in ways that we don't even understand, we're going to, we need to work and look at that and see what caused us to act certain ways so that we don't do it again, because we need to heal that with these healing waters. We have temperance, and that'll give us a new perspective here with this hangman. So the big message here is healing. I'm going to pick these up so I can just see them better. So yeah, I just want to say that to navigate through this energy, we're needing to as with that Silent Night card, I think we're just needing to rest, tone down that inner excited energy is what I'm getting, and that inner that anger, and that we can be passionate about love, and we can be passionate about things we're creating, and we can also be passionately angry and hurt and get angry, because when you get hurt, then you get angry, and angry with who hurt you and all that kind of, or what hurt you and all that kind of thing. And so we're trying to calm that down. We're trying to release that. We're trying to just be quiet, peaceful, allow that healing energy in, ask for that healing, I want to say a lot of us find that quiet space, light some candles, do, the full moon ritual of just healing, and yeah, see, releasing your burdens, So I'm getting a very peaceful kind of energy here with you guys, with that dove energy. You've been in a state, and now you need to do that so you can feel like this again. Happiness and bringing things into balance, and hope, feeling more joy in your heart, and that'll translate outward in your life. We have the Tower again here, so definitely some energy there that you need to release. It chaotic, things get wiped away so we can create something new. Now we have that childlike, innocent energy coming through for us. So if we release that and forgive that and let that go and try to work on that stuff, we have the Hangman twice also. So again, we're just pausing. We're going to get that, we're going to feel, I want to say, if you do that, you're going to feel more enlightened about it. You're going to change your perspective and start on your way to, feeling more joy and happiness, balance, lightheartedness, peace. It's a process. You may need to, work on it for a bit, but that's what we're being asked to do here. Allow those who are supportive of you to be with you through this stuff. Excuse me. Because we have the moon. This full moon is going to illuminate that for you. And you're going to go deep and heal those things. But allow others who have your back, those supportive people who hold space for you to be there with you, and you're grounding with that energy of that Taurus energy, that earthy energy. So grounding, releasing, forgiving, allowing those who have our backs, and walk away from those who don't. Just, you can forgive, but let them be in the background. And you don't need people in your life that are bringing you down all the time and needing to forgive them all the time, so repetitive kinds of things. But mostly here we're forgiving others, ourselves, and lightening up our energy and just releasing that load, that burdens, getting clearer, reflecting on those things so we can bring in that childlike, heal that child too, that inner child, bring that childlike joy back into our lives. Okay, so that's your reading. Those who chose reading number 2, hope that helps in some way. Have a blessed full moon. Take care and be blessed. And hello there, pile number 3. Those who chose card number 3 with this little shell here. We have Yule log from the Seasons of the Witch Yule Oracle. Insert me with a bleeding thought, a sacred creation bathed from thy. I am God, I am goddess, I am creation and creator. So the Yule log is telling us we need to balance the masculine, feminine. We have the God and the goddess energy here, and we're going to need that in order to bring ourselves into harmony, create harmony. It's a blend of destruction and building. We're channeling the energy of the goddess by healing and letting go of anything that's holding us back. And we're channeling the energy and the power of the God, the masculine, by invoking action, courage, determination. Both energies, masculine and feminine, are required for you to be successful in your dreams, your goals, and manifestations. Being reminded that you may need to take more than one approach to what it is you're trying to manifest in your life at this time. So we're going to clear out the old and make space for all the beauty that's left to come here with this full moon eclipse energy. So really balance and understanding you need that. All of that energy to create what you want. You may need to readjust. There may be some things that don't work out because you're making way for something that's better. You're making way for something. Sometimes we think we want something and it doesn't work out because something better is there for us. Okay. Oh, I wanted to use these here. So we're going to pull this card. The message so far is just basically balance, allowing things to release, let go, bring things into harmony, and allow the things to let go of the things that are going away so that we can make room for the more beautiful things coming our way. So what are we manifesting? What are we releasing? And how are we going to navigate through this moon, through this eclipse energy and full moon and Taurus energy? So we have justice. We're bringing that balance. What I was just saying. That's what we're bringing in. Balance. 3 of Swords. We're releasing 3 of Swords. There you go. Releasing that pain and heartache. Releasing pain, heartache, brokenheartedness. And we might need to cry a little bit. We might need to cry a little bit and release so we can stop sitting here and wallowing in it. Okay? That's not to diminish your actual pain. It's just the energy of how to navigate through this. You may need to allow yourself to cry and release that energy, okay? We have the Two of Cups here for what we're bringing in, so there you go. Love, more harmony and balance between male and female energies, but actual love here possible for some of you. Maybe some of you been trying to manifest a healthy, well-balanced, harmonious, respectful relationship, because if you haven't had that in the past, because you've had that broken heart, and you know what you want. Now you know you want what you want in a relationship. You want to be respected and honored, and honoring yourself by not allowing yourself to be treated less than you deserve, or in abusive ways, or in disrespectful ways, dishonoring ways. And so we're manifesting that, which is wonderful. And we have the Ace of Wands there, so that's this new, loving, beautiful energy there. Passion for, that's what we're awakening at, passion for that true, beautiful kind of relationship that's balanced. That's what I've just said, respectful, honoring one another, loving one another, and that kind of thing. So because you've had this broken heart here, you've been obviously in something that wasn't that way, that caused pain. This reading's a lot different than the first two, so already the energy is totally different in this reading. Totally different. I feel it shift. I felt it shift there. It's nice too. It's a nice, beautiful kind of energy. Even though there's heartache and pain, there's this hopefulness and beautifulness here in this, what you're manifesting and what you're releasing is that pain. All right, we're gonna release that old, we harvested something that wasn't good. We had this, like a bad crop, I want to say, okay, and we got our heart broke, and now we're gonna release that, heal that, and find that inner strength there. Okay, so we're gonna sit here in the full moon. How we're gonna navigate through that? We're going to cry it out if we need to cry it out, and then we're gonna start to plant those seeds for what we want. We're going to heal that, and then we're going to look at, what do I want now? And we have the Empress. So we're giving birth to something new here with this energy. We're releasing, healing, letting go of that heartache. Now, I'm not saying it's going to happen in one day. It's just that we're doing that. We're working on that. And we're going to make progress on that, because we are manifesting love and a happy balance, loving ourselves, loving and drawing to ourselves someone who will love us the way we deserve, the way to be honored and respected, okay? We're giving birth here to that, with that fertile energy of that Empress. And we also have the Ace of Wands here. So I just want to say, side kind of message for some of you. There's a possibility some of you have been wanting to start a family, and that is an indication you could be manifesting that as well, and be becoming pregnant. And in this new a more beautiful relationship that you're going to manifest. And I don't mean you're going to become pregnant today. Could, maybe, but I'm joking. But really, that's there. That's a possibility for you, because you are bringing into yourself that love. You might already know this person, but you're still kind of healing. So, life flows. It doesn't all, we do this and then this happens and then this happens. It flows, and some things kind of combine at the same time. And, so it's not all exact, and it doesn't always happen at the greatest, at the perfect time and all that, but sometimes one thing flows into the other, and then, we kind of release some things as we're manifesting some other things all all within the same time. You know what I mean? So we're getting clear here. We're using our intelligence. I think we're going to feel this clarity once we get through that. You know, as we're going through that, we're going to get more clear in our mind is what I want to say. Working towards that goal of, I want to say, relationship. We got the moon illuminating that for us here. And that's just telling me you're going to work with that moon energy here to do those things I said. See, we're letting go of that. We're letting go of that. We were holding on to that pain and that energy of that being tied up and bound and locked up in that pain, heartache, and now we're going to heal that and release it. Look at, jeez, my goodness. We need to release all this stuff. All this stuff here is what we are going to let go. We're going to get clear with that Queen of Swords. Untie ourselves. Cut off those binds, and we're going to be unbound there. Cut off that blindfolds. We can see clearly, and we're going to stop worrying and having those sleepless nights and get some rest, because we're going to heal this stuff. That's what we're healing here. Okay, we've been through some stuff, and it's real, and we've felt it, but we're going to birth something new. We're going to heal that. So, like I said, we were releasing some things here, and some things might not have worked out the way that you'd hoped, but it's made room for something better for you. So you have to trust that whatever here didn't work out and caused this pain and heartache for you was making way for something. It also taught you the lesson of what you really want and what you deserve to have. You know, you're like, I don't deserve to be in this. I don't deserve to be treated this way. So when you come to that, more of that, more swordy stuff we're gonna heal. You come to that awareness, and then you're like, empower yourself. See, we're healing with that temperance. We're healing. Just got that beautiful cups of water. We're mixing all that beautiful healing energy for those who chose pile 3. And we're just gonna, we've decided that's what we want to do. We've decided we're going to heal that stuff. So we're bringing ourselves into balance. We've come to an awareness that what we left behind, we might have to cry and cleanse and let that out and release it. So if you have to do it with some kind of ritual and sit there and just cry if you have to, there's nothing wrong with that. It lets it out, it releases it, cleanses it, and then we're going to move forward from that into manifesting that love, what we deserve, our empowerment of knowing and recognizing and loving ourselves enough to know that we deserve to be loved in a loving relationship here with that 2 of Cups. Okay, that's honors us and supports us and loves us and doesn't belittle us and put us down and make us feel bad about ourselves. Somebody who makes us feel good about ourselves and enhances that in us. I mean, we have to do that within ourselves. And that's what you're doing here too. You're loving yourself enough to not allow that anymore, and to only allow a person into your life who's going to love you as much as you love yourself, and know you deserve to be treated with love and respect and honor and support and all of that beautiful stuff. Okay, so those are your messages. I like this reading. Pile number 3. So have a blessed full moon. Take care. Blessed be.